𝒂𝒗𝒆, a formal high-ranked special agent, lives a life as a silent pawnshop owner. 𝒂𝒃's world revolves around his solitary business, until the lively presence of a little girl named 𝒊𝒕 bursts into his life. The child's radiant laughter and innocent charm bring a flicker of warmth to his otherwise cold existence. But �𝒕's life is far from simple. Her mother, Hyo-jong, is a heroin addict entangled in the dark underworld of drug trafficking. Desperation drives Hyo-jong to hide a stash of stolen drugs in 𒂃's shop, unknowingly dragging him into a vortex of danger. The drug traffickers discover the betrayal. They strike hard, kidnapping both Hyo-jong and �𝒕 to exact revenge. When a group of thugs storms 𒂃's shop to retrieve the stolen drugs, they face an unexpected force. 𒂃, with calculated precision, dismantles their attack, leaving the gang confused. But this is no victory. Learning of the peril �𝒕 faces, 𒂃 surrenders the drugs and agrees to a perilous demand to make a delivery for the gang's leaders, 𝒉𝒍 and 𝒍𝒊𝒉, in exchange for the hostage's release. 𒂃's delivery turns out to be a setup, leading to his arrest and the shocking discovery of Hyo-jong's mutilated body in the car he drove. The realization that �𝒕's fate could mirror her mother's propels 𒂃 into action. He breaks free from police custody in a whirlwind of martial prowess that astonishes his captors. The police investigation into 𒂃's past reveals a man once revered, a covert operative for the Korean government, a ghost trained to eliminate threats with ruthless efficiency. But his world crumbled the day his pregnant wife was murdered. An act of retaliation meant for him. The grief drove 𒂃 to abandon his life and disappear into obscurity. With nothing to lose, 𒂃 embarks on a bloody rampage, tracking �𝒕's captors across a trail of violence and despair. He uncovers a horrifying truth. The gang is part of a larger organization that uses children as pawns in their drug smuggling operations, only to harvest their organs and sell it when they are no longer useful. 𒂃 storms the gang's operations, liberating captive children and slaughtering their captors in a fury born of grief and rage. His vendetta leads him to a final showdown with the assassin protecting the gang's leaders. The darkest moment arrives when a container holding harvested eyes rolls toward 𒂃. The horror paralyzes him. He believes �𝒕's life has ended in unspeakable brutality. Amid a sea of blood and shattered dreams, 𒂃 fights for �𝒕, the one thread of humanity left in his life. He ended up unaliving up to 15 gang members all by himself in one night, before facing a formidable opponent. Unfortunately for him, 𒂃 is a badass fighter. In a blink of an eye, the so-called formidable opponent was unalived in an instant. Consumed by despair, he contemplates ending his own life. But from the shadows, �𝒕 emerges alive, scared and clinging to hope. An assassin, moved by a rare spark of kindness, spared her and turned on his own allies. In the aftermath, 𒂃 and �𝒕 sit quietly in the back of a police car. She sleeps soundly while 𒂃, battered and broken, asks for one small detour. They stop at a convenience store where 𒂃 fills a backpack adorned with a shining star with school supplies. As they leave, 𒂃 kneels to her level. "Can I hug you?" he asks softly. When she nods, he wraps his arms around her, tears streaming down his face, washing away years of pain and regret. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Also turn on notification bell to see even more interesting videos. Thanks for watching.